Okay, the next tutorial I'd like to show you is using the wave generator. Wave generator creates a value between 0 and 100 at a certain frequency in a certain wave type. Now this is sine wave, you can see it's got this curved up and down Bezier curve. You can see it's running at 1 Hz here. I can slow this down by clicking on it and just dragging. And if I hold my mouse over the end here, I can just open up these values. Wave generators are really good, really powerful, and I tend to use these quite a lot. There's different wave patterns. So if I click here, we've got sine, sawtooth, triangle, square, and there's also random, which as it begins every cycle, it creates a random number. It's another way of using random values. I'm going to leave mine on sine wave for now. And I'm going to use another actor called a colorizer. Just so you can see what I'm doing here. And I'm going to drop that in here. And I'm going to connect this to the red channel. And now you'll see it's starting to affect the color red in this video by removing and adding red to this video. I'm going to copy and paste this by clicking on it. I'm on Windows, so Control C, Control V, and I might make this one a little bit quicker, so 0.7, and I'm going to connect this to the blue. So now I've got a nice kind of self-generating actor here that is changing the color of this video in real time. What you do need to be careful of here is though, if I click off the scene and go back in, these will start in a different pattern, just meaning I can actually show you a bit better if I set them both to 3. You'll see that yellow bar is not in time with this yellow bar, so even though they're on the same cycle, they're slightly off, but if I go out the scene and click back on, you'll see that they're perfectly in time. And that's because this actor works as soon as it's created. So if I copy and paste that one again and click paste, as soon as it appears on the screen, it starts running, and this one is not quite in time. It's close by chance, but not quite the same. So you always have to be careful when you enter the scene how these are running. You can offset them now, known as phase. So if I want these to both be on 0.3 Hz, if I phase this one by 50, you'll see that it flips. It's like a mirror image, which is great. So that's running at the same time, but it's just the values are pretty much inverted because the sine wave goes down rather than up. So there's that. So wave generators are great when you just want movement, you want values to be churning out and controlling stuff. It doesn't have to be the colorizer. This number could be connected to anything really that is another value or similar. So wave generators, very powerful, very useful, definitely one to remember.